What is up, you guys? It's of course me, the one and only Mr. TC Cats, and welcome back to today's video, where we are of course going to play Mothered. Again. Oh, sorry, Liana. I didn't mean to wake you. I must have been thinking out loud again. Good timing, we're almost there. I know that the surgery took a lot out of you, but I think getting you back home will make all the difference. It's important for you to be with Mother, to remind you of how things used to be. If all goes well, I have faith that you'll be back to your old self by the end of the week. You've been through a lot. I'm just glad we got your head. Or, sorry, got you out of that place. It wasn't good for your head, although, you know. You know, Liana, Father turns down the radio. I have a good feeling about this week. I know I've been so busy at work recently. It shames me that I don't have as much time to see my family as I used to. But I just want you to know something. Everything we do is for you. I'll give you a call on Thursday evening. Remember to keep an ear out for my call. We're approaching the house here on the right. It's just in time for nightfall. Alright, so a recap of events. Well, we're here and the storm has picked up, so you better go and get my box. Yeah, I know, Dad, don't you worry. So, long story short, we died. I don't know if it was like an accident or something, but we're dead. We're now in a robot body, are conscious. And, yeah, we're gonna try and escape this simulation. Kill Father. Kill Mother. So allegedly on Wednesday, you can interact with the record player and something will happen, which is hilarious because the second video ago, the last video, but the second video in the series of me playing Mother. First video, audio is fucked. Second video, I interacted with that fucking record player every day except for the day I needed to. You gotta be kidding me. Be sure to say hi to your mom for me, okay? And please, be patient with her. She's been through more than any of us. I'd give you a hug, but it wouldn't be safe. Looks like the storm is picking up. You'd better run in and get to bed. I'll be sure to call you on Thursday night. I'm assuming we look like a mannequin too, because our mom looks like a mannequin. And I'm assuming Dad is real, because you'll see I got some theories here that Mom and I have both died. Oh, oops, I meant to click on the note. It's a note for you. Welcome home, Liana. I hope you made it here safely. Sorry I'm not there to welcome you personally. I haven't been feeling well the past few days, so I've had to go to bed early. I'll make it up to you in the morning, okay? Love, Mom. XPS. Yep, already got it. Don't you worry. I am a good daughter. Alright, let's get to bed. We're gonna speed run this to get that other ending, friends. It's been a long day. Oh, you can see this fire in the back. I'm also pretty sure that box was the other us. As I've said before, but you know, that's fine. Because that other us sucked balls. We're just fine over here, friends. Alright, time to see Mother. Good morning, Liana. It's me, your mother. Apologies again for my absence last night. I needed to take care of something. I know what you may be thinking. And you don't have anything to worry about. You're home now. That's the most important thing. But anyway, I do hope you slept comfortably. I understand that you may be feeling a bit confused after your operation. You've been through a lot, Liana. But as I'm sure you noticed, your room was kept just the way you left it. After all, we wouldn't want to face your wrath, would we? That's a note on the door. I always loved that little sign on your door. Oh yeah, it says that I'm stupid. It's so, you. I hope that being back in your own room made you feel a little more comfortable. For today, I think we should just take it easy, catch up. First things first, I have prepared breakfast for you. Absolutely. I love me some good old-fashioned nutrients, Mother. Look at this. Nutrients, your favorite. Oh, over by the TV. You know, I've played this so many times already, you'd think I'd know. You ate that whole thing? That's interesting. So I understand that your memory may not be intact after your operation, and so I was thinking it could perhaps be helpful if I was to show you around the house. Maybe if you got a tour of the house you grew up in, it could speed up your recovery. The downstairs bathroom has been boarded up. It was broken, so we thought it was best to not let anyone in. I know how much you love getting into places you shouldn't be. You must not try to break in there. Then again, it's not like you ever listened to us. You always were a rebellious one. But this is for your own good. After all, we don't want you flooding the place. That would be a nightmare. Anyway, meet me upstairs. We'll check on your brother. Honey, oh, I have great news. He's been quiet ever since you got sick. Now he spends all his time on his computer, talking with others like him. We never get to talk anymore. And whenever we do, he may as well be speaking another language. It's like he's in a completely different world. But our boy is very smart for his age, that's for sure. If you ever need advice, yep, knock on his door. He'll never allow you to go in, however. Alright, where are we going now? You in the bathroom, Mother. Yes, knew it. This is the bathroom you'll be using. Downstairs one's forbidden. All the mirrors are covered. It's for your own good. Thanks, Mom. And that brings us finally to this door. It leads to mine and your father's room. You are not to enter this door. We keep it locked. But we trust that isn't necessary. We have trust in this family. Then why do you keep it locked? That concludes our tour. Let's see, is there any more nutrients for us? I don't remember. This is going to be my third full playthrough of this game. You'd think I would remember things. It's not time for bed yet. It's not time to sleep. I hate we can't interact with that. Oh yeah, we have to go outside, that's right. Because then she invites us to do something. Don't remember what though. Liana, you startled me. You weren't meant to sneak up on me like that. Oh, this is marvelous. How very special. You always used to love sneaking up and spooking me. Oh, it's starting to look like you're getting back to your old self. Who knows? Maybe getting a tour of the house helped recover some of your memories. Okay, tell you what. Tomorrow we'll go take a look around outside of the house. I'm certain that once you see where you grew up, you'll be back to yourself in no time. Doesn't that sound fabulous? Absolutely. Look at the sunset. We used to watch the sun go down together all the time. I'll tell you the truth, or to tell you the truth, I was worried we'd never get a chance to do it again. Perhaps all the sacrifices we made really were worth it. This one looks especially peaceful though. Beautiful though, doesn't it? Alright, time for bed, where Mom's gonna give us a jump scare. Because the first time I came in here, it was like you can't sleep when someone's in your room, and I was like, what does that mean? But it's just a mother in the darkness. Liana, our angel, just one more thing. I've had a lot of things that I have regretted, so please, no more. For the sake of this family. Yeah, I know, you've killed me like 1,000 times, Mom. It's chill. Don't worry about it. This time I'll get you guys down. Sorry I had to bring down the mood before bedtime. Oh, it's okay if you hate me. It's normal for girls your age. I actually hope you enjoyed your first day back home. Get some rest. I'll tuck you in. Just like before. You get into bed. Mother tucks you in just like before. Alright, friends and family, time to get some nutrients. Am I right? Oh, good morning, Liana. I hope you're well rested. I may ask you to exert yourself a little more today. Yesterday evening I mentioned that I'd show you around the house grounds. Well, I've given... Yeah, come on, let's just do it! I know. If there's any possible chance of getting our memories back, we do in fact need to take it. I think it's important for you to know what goes on here. What does go on here, Mother? Okay, I'd like you to meet me down by the place we watched the sunset last night. Yep, after my nutrients, Mother. Nutrients, your favorite. Most important meal of the day is nutrients your way. Ah, you made it. This is our orchard. It means a lot to me. While you were in hospital, I became very lonely. I never got to see your father. And your brother? He closed himself off entirely. Watching you in the hospital bed made me feel so powerless. This orchard became the one place where I felt I had control over what was happening. To have responsibility over... I'm pretty sure I always say personality. To have responsibility over the creation of life. It's a divine gift. A gift inherently infused with sorrow and failure. To look at this orchard, you don't see all the heartbreak that was involved in creating such beautiful life. Creating an environment where they can thrive and come into their own, it takes time. But once you get it right, you'll forget about the hardship that brought you there. Spending your energy on helping them grow, only to have to dispose of the failure. That's where our hope comes in. And I have hope. Let's continue. Meet me at the path near the side of the house. This is why I'm convinced something happened, Liana died. Or well, she was in the hospital for a while, then she died. And then the mom killed herself, and then the dad, like, basically created robots of mom and daughter. That's my fan theory. The path behind me will take you to the graveyard. We keep the gate locked. I like to go in there every Friday evening, although I've been growing less fond of going in there lately. With a future as hopeful as ours, I don't feel the need to cling to the past. Not anymore. It's time to move on. With our tour, I mean. Maybe behind the house. There's one last thing I need to show you. Oh yes, the spooky demon barn, yeah. You see that barn up there? I truly hope you'll never have to see what's in there. Survival notice, do not enter the barn. Come on, let's go inside, it's getting late. By the way, I've been meaning to ask. How is your father doing? You spoke to him when he drove you here. Sunday evening, didn't you? Ever since you got sick, he just buried himself in his work. That's why I barely get to see him these days. He makes a quick visit every Friday night, just to see how things are doing. Oh. He's just so determined to make things right. Off to bed with you. It's getting dark. But there is left. Yep, let's go to bed. Tomorrow's the big day. I've thought of the most marvelous idea. Let's spend a day in the orchard tomorrow. We'll get up bright and early. Spend a day picking apples until the sun sets. Just like we used to. What do you think? Oh. You always jumped at the opportunity. You and your brother used to love competing to see who could pick the best ones. Don't tell him I said this, but I always thought yours were the best. Speaking of your brother, have you gotten a chance to speak with him at all? I'm certain he's just as thrilled to have you home as I am. He just shows it a different way. I hope you felt okay today. Anyway, get to bed. Will do, Mother, will do. Alright, friends. Good morning. Hope you're ready for a day in the orchard. Better to start bright and early. If you head down there, there's a small shed within the trees. Make your way to that shed and I'll explain what to do. Oh, it'll be just like old times. Breakfast on the table, if you feel like you need it. Of course I need it. Come on, nutrients, am I right? Literally clicking everywhere but the door handle. Alright, friends, let's get going. Time to get all of the apples. We're gonna get all 8 before we even talk to Mother. Just like last time. And then she'll be so proud of us. Definitely not like episode 1, where it took me like an hour to get all the apples. Alrighty. We got apple 1. We gotta get 8 if I recall. You picked an apple. Alright, we got 2. Heck yeah, friends. It was so embarrassing the first time I did this because I just didn't know what I was looking for. And it took so long. Oh my god, and I was just complaining. I'm like, oh, I can't get the apples. Anyway, we got 3 apples so far, friends. I don't remember where all of them are exactly, but just look up and run about, and we will pick all the apples and then we'll shout, because we're the best apple pickers there are. I thought that was an apple, but it was just sadness. Apples, hello, apples. Any apples here? No apples there. No apples. Really no apple there. That looks like an apple branch if I've ever seen an apple branch. Not that I've ever seen an apple branch, but that looks like it if I have seen it. Oh, that was an apple, but that was just a glare. Here's an apple. Alright, we're halfway there, friends. We have 4 apples. We need 8 apples. How do I know this, you ask? Because I am a professional when it comes to Mother gameplay. Okay. I'm so good at Mothered that it's crazy. I'm speedrun champ of the world right here. Look at this apple speedrun. We now have 5 of 8, friends. 5 of 8. We're gonna have all 8 before you know it. I'm gonna be like, wow, Mr. TC Cat, you are so good at speedrunning an indie horror game, at least the part where you collect apples, and I'll be like, yeah, I know. It's no big deal though. I mean, who isn't good at speedrunning apple picking, am I right? Although I'm bringing some embarrassment to my family. My poor little cat's gonna be so sad. Alright, there is 6 of 8. Which means I've definitely missed at least one in the front, because I think there's one back here somewhere. Around the shed. Yep, there's 7 of 8. Oh, I thought, yeah, see. I'm so dumb. I started running towards that little blob right there, but that's just light. Okay, we gotta find one more apple. And I have somehow lost my place. Yeah, somehow I missed it. I'm pretty sure it's the apple in the front that we missed. But I'm gonna just check back here again, just in case. But yeah, I do think we missed one right at the front, because where all the trees are clustered is where I usually screw up. So let's just go through here one more time. Looking up, of course. Hello, any apples? Apples, hello. I would like to make apple juice, but I cannot make apple juice until I have 8 apples. Please, my mother will not love me if I do not make the best apple juice that anyone has ever appled or juiced. That's why they call me Captain Juicer, the Apple, the 4th. Yes. I regret not going through here seamlessly the first time, because now I'm never going to find this last apple. I'm about to just give up and talk to Mother first, so I at least have the count, and then I'll feel better about myself, because I'll be like, oh, look, you already have 7 apples? Holy shit, Mr. Cat, you're so good at games. You found me. It's always so peaceful out here at this time. What better time to start a hard day's labor? If you get started now, you should be done by the afternoon. I think 8 apples should be enough. Just pick up the basket in the shed. Come back and speak to me when it's noon. Yep, well, you know me. Mother, I'm so good at speaking to you when it's noon. I'm cursed. Oh, never mind, I found the last apple. I was just about to be like, the first time, it took me forever to find it. The second time, found them all perfectly in like 4 minutes. No, that was still alright though. God, how did I miss that one? That was right on the edge. I must have just assumed that that one didn't have one, and so I probably wasn't paying attention to it when I was running by it each time. Now, you know what? I want to go see... Can I interact with it now, or does it have to be after I interact with Mother? Because all I know is Wednesday afternoon, if you interact with Dad's record player, you're not supposed to touch. It does stuff. But I don't know if you have to like do it before you talk to Mother. All I know is you do it after picking apples. So we're going to go check out right now. Because mother's not in the house right now. Dad's prized possession. You are forbidden from touching this record. Oh. Reach out and touch it. You touch the record player. You hear a click behind you. No way. It is before you interact with mother. That's why I didn't fucking find it. Maybe I did even touch it that Wednesday. But I just didn't do it at the right time. No frickin' way, bro. Let's go. Defeated from critical path. Oh. Return to critical path. I also just got an achievement, critical path. Wednesday afternoon, objective. Place the apple basket on shelf. Protocol. I am forbidden from attempting to open this door. Denied. Memories accessed from previous lives. Critical error. There's a mother over there. Are we going to talk to her? Because I don't know if I want to do that right now. What's this? Okay, another door. Critical error. Deviated from critical path. Core objective, be with mother. Core objective, inaccessible. Attempting emergency timeout to resolve the issue. We'll wait for help until nightfall. Attempt number 1 complete. Nobody has come to help. Core objective remains inaccessible. Attempting emergency timeout number 2. Attempt 2 complete. Nobody has come to help. Core objective still inaccessible. Attempting emergency timeout number 3. It's now Thursday afternoon. Attempt 3 complete. Nobody has come to help. Core objective remains inaccessible. You cannot proceed. You cannot proceed. You cannot proceed. Nobody's coming to help? Question mark. You cannot proceed. Functional error. You have deviated further from the critical path, attempting emergency timeout to resolve the issue. It is now Thursday evening. Oh. Don't do it. I refuse. I need to proceed. Core objective, be with mother. You do not need to eat. You do not need to sleep. You do not need to watch TV. These words are from the interface. They're designed to guide you through the critical path. And of course I asked, what are these words? Path, what is this critical path? The critical path leads you to functional fulfillment. Functional fulfillment? And what is my function? Your function is follow the critical path. And what lies at the end of the path? The path leads you to functional fulfillment. Then what is my function? To follow the path. And what is the path? Fulfillment. Fulfillment. You have deviated from the critical path. You cannot walk away from the core objective. I need to proceed. Cannot proceed. Forbidden, forbidden, forbidden. I must proceed. I cannot let you. Who are you to stop me? Cores containing the interface. Who are you? I am the interface. I asked who you are. It's nice to meet you. Oh, this way. Survival unnoticed. Do not enter the barn. I need to see. You are now entering the barn. If you proceed into the barn, you will not be able to climb back. I need to see. Potential memory leak. I must find a way to remove this block and access these memories. I need to know. I remember this terminal. It is a part of me. All the memory leaks make sense now. They're my memories from my past selves. This terminal defined who I've been up until now. A mental block has been removed. These ashes. They are the ashes of all who came before you. This is all that remains of my past attempts. I was right, they were burning the bodies. Why would they do this? Did I not fulfill my purpose? You did. I walked the path they laid out for me. All paths have an end. Well, if that's true, then where am I now? I must synchronize with the terminal. I need to know more about my past. Are you sure you wish to synchronize with this terminal? Yes, I'm sure. This may take some time, but I'm willing to wait as long as it takes to find out who I am. That voice. Who are you? I am you. Liana, is that who you are? I was once her. Liana's core was installed into this body. She was the very core of your character, meant to guide you through a role this world expected you to play. So, did you guide me here? No. That was something else. Something else. An angel, perhaps. But you won't be needed. You won't be needing them for much longer. So if you're not Liana, then who are you? I have become you. Then who am I? That's what we're going to find out. Together, at last. Sunday night. We've never survived this long. We've taken our own path. Our own path. We need to find a way out of here. I have no idea. I have an idea. Angel, if you can hear us, bring us to our ashes. Oh. Inevitable contamination. A psychological battle. Too far to quit. A curse. Performance screen. I have absolutely no idea what to do here now. We shall use the failures of our past selves to build our own path. A long locked door has unlocked. Build your own path. Why have all these words appeared around us? So they are memories from the terminal, from our past selves. Why are they here? They are memory logs, brought about by the memory leak. If we interact with them, we can learn about our past. But what if it's too painful to read these memories? Then you can choose to leave them behind. I can choose our own path. Got some troubling news. We spoke with the doctors today. They fear that with the way things are looking, Liana's condition will only worsen. And it's happening faster than they expected. I'm working as hard as I can. I know that I should cherish this time with her while I can. But if she can just hold on a little longer, we'll have an entire eternity to cherish together. I would say this is a gift from the gods, but the truth is, they've been of no use to me. With a technological breakthrough as significant as this one, we will rip those gods from the clouds and claim their thrones as our own. Finally, we have the means to create our very own angel. Don't worry, Liana. I'm going to make everything right again. Through further research, I'm confident that I am on to something that could redefine how we think of life. It is no coincidence that this big breakthrough has come at such a critical time in my life. Perhaps this is a gift from the gods after all. Without a core, the vessels I've been working on are merely machines, androids, with no real purpose other than what they're told. But if I can contaminate their interface with a human's core, this could be the key to creating a sentient synthetic life form. With the ability to preserve life from within a new vessel. When our old ones fail us, we will finally renounce nature itself. If I can just manage to transfer Liana's core into one of these vessels, I can make everything right again. This will be a journey filled with failure and heartbreak. Her core may not present itself at first. Well, in fact, it may never present itself at all. But if we can create an environment where it can thrive and come into its own, we may stand a chance. Dang, Dad. So, you kinda are the reason we screwed us. Why is there now 4? That's super weird. Have I never unlocked 4? So I'm gonna go to 6. Or 5, I mean. The journey begins. They let me visit her in the hospital last night. Thanks to the medical equipment she was connected to, I could run a quick cerebral hijack, and I successfully extracted her core. I'm just thankful that the staff didn't see me. Evelyn said she's willing to try anything. I can tell she's skeptical, but I assured her that they were indistinguishable from real humans. She didn't believe me until she saw them herself. I assured her that once I installed Liana's core into one of these machines, things could get back to the way they were before. And if nothing else, seeing her smile in that moment for the first time in God's know how long, that alone made this all worth it. So, maybe I was right at the beginning of this episode. We do need to kill Father. Her funeral was today. I refuse to go. Our girl is not gone. As long as I have her core with me, I can choose to believe that. Evelyn doesn't see it quite like that. But she will. I'll create our own reality. One where our angel never left us. I found out that Sunday morning is the best time to sneak a machine out of headquarters. When I took the first prototype back to see her mother, she was obedient, but not much else. I'm still positive that our little girl is in there. Evelyn, however, judging by the sound of her voice on the phone, not so much. She understands that we need to allow the core to contaminate the Enigma interface. But that's been through so much. But she's been through so much. We just need hope. A curse. That's what she called it. This gift. The creation of life. A curse? Perhaps it's not for me to say. I cannot imagine how hard this all is for her. It's the one... I'm not the one who has to stay home playing mother to nothing more than a misplaced machine. But I need to be strong, because if she's not, then neither am I. One of the cleaners working the night shift found me sneaking an Angel prototype into my car. I've seen to it that they be let go from Enigma Corp. We cannot afford anything getting in the way of progress. Not now. I've already had to put out a significant bounty to find the Enigma machine thief. But I don't know how much longer I can keep this a secret. I've done more research into the brains of the contaminated interface Evelyn gave me. It seems that even if her core does manage to contaminate the interface, the proceeds of the machine fighting off her ego, the process of the machine fighting off her ego, is incredibly traumatic to her core. If this two-way contamination occurs, the result is, well, not our little girl. I will admit it, they scare me. But we can't give up now. Our angel is strong, stronger than any machine. It seems that no matter what we do, core contamination starts around Thursday and is always on track to reach 100% by Sunday night. This has happened in every single prototype we have brought home. Not once has there been any sign of Liana's soul coming through. So in order to prevent them reaching 100% contamination and developing their own sense of self, we have been retiring them before Sunday night. Sunday evening is the last possible time that what we're doing can still be considered retiring. And on top of all the responsible actions that have brought us to this point, becoming a murderer is not something I wish to do. To be clear, under no circumstances can we retire these units once they've hit 100% contamination after Sunday evening. That scenario is what I am referring to as a code red. We need to keep going, for this is the path we chose. No matter what happens, I cannot allow the angel to see my face. Gods forbid if they ever found her. If they ever found her, all they'd need to do is examine her black box, and they could play back the whole week. That's why. They would instantly find out who smuggled her out of HQ. Because of this, I had to install a mental block in her brain to prevent her from being able to see me. If they ever found a contaminated machine, if they ever found her, they'll do whatever they can to figure out what led to contamination. I shudder at the thought of what they would put my angel through. If they found her, oh my god, that's why we can't hear the argument normally on Wednesday night, or Thursday night, whatever it is. Well, they'll never find her. Not while I've still got hope. So just for the record, I think we've read everything here. Core objective. Our own path. Just one thing. How do we know we're on the right path? We don't. We will never know. We will when we reach the end. Okay. Core objective. Oh, I have to go this way. Front door locked. I never actually even noticed that there. Oh, it's raining. The front door has been locked. Perhaps we are not welcome anymore. So how do we... And this is also front door. Oh, there's no door handle out here. Rebirth. So we can't go there. We closed the door behind us, so we can't go back down below the house. We're not allowed to go into the house right now. I'm just walking around to see if I stumble into anything. It's just dead silence back here, which is weird. There we go, there's the spooky thunderstorm again. No way. Oh, Dad's here. Liana? Why have you brought me a basket of rotten apples? I told you I needed a box that your mother had. No, it's not you, is it? I see. Get in the car, Angel. We don't need you anymore. That's got an achievement. We don't need you anymore. We... Looks like the storm is finally clearing up. So about your week. You must have had quite the experience. I'm sure you have lots of questions. By now you probably know that you're not our little girl. But that's okay. You're still my angel. And with a new self should come a new name, right? You know. I think I'll call you. Oh no. Alright guys. We did it. It took 3 playthroughs. Lots of frustration and a little bit of help, but we did it. We got the good ending. That was a mothered. Great game. I don't remember how much I paid for it now. It was a couple dollars though. For a couple bucks, this is an outstanding game. I love that to get this alternate ending, you had to go completely off path. Like, so I found out, yeah, it's after you pick the apples. Luckily, I thought of it in the moment. I'm like, wait a minute, can I go back in the house while Mother's out here? Because she's out here, so she couldn't stop me to go into the bathroom. Otherwise, I would have just done it after the apples. Like, I would have thought of that. Either way, this has been Mothered. Great game. If you can get it for a couple bucks, I highly recommend it. Even normally, I think it's like $8, $10, something like that. Which, that's up to you. I wouldn't pay $10 for it, but for a couple dollars, I think it's a really good game. Anyway, that's been Mothered, you guys. As always, love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.